short demo of using the Wellspire 6-liter multi cooking pot, the functions that it offers, as well as the use of all the accessories that come with it. So this is the Wellspire Multi Cooking Pot. I'm going to start with the safety lid, which, well, when you open and close, you get this sound that comes up. The lid has elaborated which direction to close and open. As you can see, this is the seal, which basically releases or retains the pressure in the cooker. Again, labeled sealing, which will retain the pressure, and venting, which will release the steam. Right? As I reverse it, you will see a gasket here, and the free accessories that I was talking about, you get another gasket, different colors. You can use it for different products. So if I'm making dal or something more pungent and spicy, I can use the white one. If I'm following it up by making a cake, I definitely don't want to use the same gasket, so I can always switch it. Next, we have the stainless steel inner pot, which is 6 liters in capacity. Very easy to clean, and you just need to slip it right in. The pot, interestingly, also has measurements on the inside, so yeah, it makes it very convenient. You won't have to use another device to measure water level or in the pot. So this is the touch panel where pretty much all the magic happens, where you just need to click on any cooking function that you want and it starts up automatically. You can manually choose the pressure cook option. As you can see, there is a time display which you can toggle using this. If you want to adjust the minutes, you can add or reduce the time. If you need to add the hours, just click on it again. It will move to the hours option. Again, increase, decrease as you need it. You can see that the pressure cook option, you have a pressure level, which is basically high or low. Again, choose it as per your preference. The pressure cooking modes also revolve between mode being the highest, low, and normal. You can choose to, well, the keep warm function automatically sets in place once your cooking is done, once the timer is up. So it retains the same cooking level, the freshness, the warmth, everything as it was if you just cooked your meal. The delay function, which basically you can choose to start your cooking at a later time. So as an example, if I'm choosing any one of the preset modes and then I click delay, you'll see the small clock that appears here. You can choose to start it up to 24 hours at any time. So again, switching between hours and minutes. Once you set it in place and press start, it just starts with a countdown, and yeah, it'll start whenever you set the time. Cancel, it's pretty self-explanatory. You can cancel any mode that you start with, and that is the manual option. Moving on to the options around it, these are 14 preset functions. Any one of them that you click, you can use based on what meal you're preparing. Poultry, meat for all your tough meats, chicken, mutton, beef, etc. Every option that you click, you can see this lights up here, so you know which one you're using. If you think you don't want the preset mode, you can always manually change it as well. Sorry, it just starts up on its own if you don't really set a function. So yes, poultry, adjust the time if you want, adjust the pressure level again manually. So you're not restricted to just using these functions, you can change them as you want also. You've got the bean chili mode. Beans are basically your rajma, your black chanas, kabuli chanas you can cook. Soup and broth, if you're a fan of soups, you can again put that in. It'll get you the consistency of the soup you need. Rice and pasta, simple rice, even other types of rice like jasmine rice, black rice, brown rice, you can cook them all in here. Pasta, I don't need to explain anymore. You've got spaghetti, penne, everything. Multigrain for your tougher grains like green moong, moth beans. Dal, again, any kind of dal, or a masoor. Slow cooking to not hasten the cooking process. You want something slowly cooked, some kind of meat, some kind of other dal, food. Saute is the one function that you use without the lid. You can adjust the temperature of the heat that you want to cook the food in. So it starts with more. As you click it, you can choose less and normal. Normal is the apt mode to cook in if you're just sauteing vegetables. If you're frying onions or something more elaborate, you can choose a higher mode. The difference is it obviously is at a higher temperature. So you need to sort of, depending on the food that you're cooking, you choose the mode. Steam is for steaming momos or idlis. Interestingly, one of the accessories that you get is the steam basket with the handle. Stop. The steam basket, which you can place on a trivet. You need to fill the inner pot with water. Place this in. Place your steam basket on, and that's it. Place any kind of momos that you want in, any other steam food that you want to steam, vegetables, however. This trivet in fact even serves as a double boiler, so you could melt chocolate or cook any other food by just placing this again in with water and the vessel on top. You've got the cake function, and believe me, you get some of the most moistest cakes using this function. It is not a baking function per se, but yes, you can steam cake and it gives a really good quality of cake. The yogurt function, you can prepare yogurt. I have used this function to even make idlis because it's basically a fermenting process and a foolproof way. So you don't have to really wait for external weather conditions to ferment anymore. The pot handles it all. And lastly, sterilizing. To sterilize any other vessels or utensils that you use. So that is the pot and what it does. I have really gone through it really fast, but it's far more resourceful than that. And just to show you what are the accessories that I haven't covered already, you've got these hand mitts, silicone hand mitts so to say, which have amazing grip and very easy to hold. Basically, if the pot is hot, you need to move the pot around, it's got good grip, you can just pick it out easily, you don't have to wait for it to cool down. This comes free with it, one of the accessories. You've got an egg rack also, which you can place up to 7 eggs. Again, cook for one or cook for many. The pot has got you covered for any meal that you need to prep. Got a measuring cup to measure out your rice or any other food that you need to put in, and 2 sets of serving spoons as well. A ladle and just a serving spoon and a sauteing spoon. So that's the pot for you.